What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the show. It's time again for the Thursday night indie spotlight, and as always, with me, my trusty co-host. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. David Estacado here with one and only the same, bringing you a Thursday night indie spotlight here, bringing you what's going on in the indie wrestling world in Virginia, North Carolina, and beyond. How do
Dude,
you like that? That was smooth. Huh?
I don't know. I think we just need to be like, if you're on the East Coast of the U.S., we're probably talking about you. I think we just need to say it that way now,
Yeah.
because we might even be talking to people, in Canada and everything else.
Was that Freight Train?
That is Freight Train J. What is up, man? I'm, I'm guessing that's a follower of yours, so that's awesome.
Hey,
There we
it
go.
works.
Yeah, hey, the proof is in the pudding. We get ratings,
We sure do.
bro. I am exhausted. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm
Ain't that the
exhausted,
truth?
dude. I was half dead by the time I got to the venue on Sunday to work XWW Survival. So real quick, gotta give a shout out to XWW. Uh, that is $4.99 a month for their streaming platform. We are on there live. Every podcast that this show does is on there live. We take over the network. On top of that, you've got all these other local promotions that they're in cahoots with. You get to catch all their content, whatever content they can get. It's a hell of a value for keeping up with indie wrestling, and it's only $4.99 a month with the first couple days free, so you can try it out.
That's
Let's see
40
here.
chickens and a cookie if you play your cards right.
I mean, for $4.99 a month, you can't buy 2 cartons of eggs right now.
Nah,
You can't buy 2 gallons of gas right now.
not even a gallon.
No, you can buy a gallon of gas. We're not that bad right now, but you can't buy 2 gallons of gas. It's going up. I saw the gas prices this morning. I hadn't paid attention in a while. It had been the same holding for a while, and all of a sudden today it was like 20 cents more. I'm like, why is this? Freight Train Jay said the XWW live events are crazy. Yes, they
They
are.
are.
Bro,
They're fantastic. They're dope.
they
Pretty
are
hype show.
badass. I'm trying to figure, maybe he's not one of your followers. I'm not sure.
He's one of our followers. Regardless, he's watching.
This is
That's all
true.
that matters.
Cole Mack
He
signed in.
knows what's
What is
up.
up? How you doing, Cole? Dude, it was just a badass show this weekend. And Cody Gibbs chimed in, hey, fellas, I got the card right here. Because, see, I didn't even get this. I went and got these out of my shirt, out of my dress shirt that I wore Sunday. I haven't even gotten that around to cleaning nothing. I was like, damn. But it made things easy so I could remember who the hell won the matches because I wasn't going to remember beyond that. Beyond having it in my hand, I'm not going to remember it.
Taking notes, my man.
Well, no, it's legitimately the match cards. Like I wrote this shit when we were doing I had to go back and underline who won because I didn't know. You don't know who's going to win. I never know who's going to win. So I always have to go back and.
I agree. Wash your gear, Ron. Did you at least get to wash it?
Dude, it's in my laundry basket. It's got to get washed.
All right.
I only do laundry like once a week for myself. I don't do like the whole household laundry. We don't do this. No. And here's why. Because the rest of them are okay with mismatched socks, and I am not. So therefore, I don't let my socks get mixed up in any of their laundry. I have my socks, they have their shit. I don't care. So all my clothes get washed separated. I do not wash anything with their things. I don't do it. Ain't done it for years and won't start no time soon. The rest of them, they can all, like my wife and my daughter, they can wear the same clothes. Almost. They're almost the same size. So that works. Yeah, my 10-year-old is almost the same size as my wife. It's ridiculous. So I'm like, yo, no. I do my own clothes and y'all don't mess with my shit and we're good. Like don't touch my stuff. But anyway, dude, it was a badass show. We were at the Monroe National Guard Armory, right? And coming out the gate, they came out the gate strong, dude, because they had Christopher Prince opening up the show against AJ Myers. Now, I hadn't seen AJ Myers wrestle yet, so I did not know what I was in for. I've seen Christopher Prince for the last couple years, and this last year he has been on an absolute tear. Everywhere he's gone, he's been whipping somebody's ass. And of course, he defended his XWW Television Championship in what was a stellar match. And Freight Train chiming in, dude. Freight Train said Prince is the GOAT. Yo, hold on. I think this the guy I had scan my QR code. I think he's the vlogger. I think that's that vlogger that run around to the XWW shows. I think that's him. I might be right. Watch, he's going to tell me, yeah, that's me. Dude, I'm sorry. I completely forget because I don't have a good memory. What was I talking about? No, what's
the XWW show?
If I had said, what's my name again, only half of the audience would have gotten it because nobody remembers Blink 182.
What's my name again?
Yes, see? You got it.
Again.
No. Oh, it's what's my age again? I thought it was what's my name. Oh, well. See? I told you. Coming up next, man, we had the XWW Internet Championship, and it was Saeed Al-Sabah challenging Buggy Wright, who was the current holder. Man, look, Buggy, yet again, another dude running the roads, stomping mud holes everywhere he goes. I just seen him pick up and slam Antonio Morgan. And Antonio Morgan is like 3 buggies, okay? That is not bullshit. He's like 4.5 me's.
He's like 4.5 buggies.
No, he's 4.5 me's. He's like 3 buggies. But man, Saeed Al-Sabah ended up coming out on top, and you had a new XWW Internet Champion walking out of there.
What did I tell you?
Insane.
I told you. I called it.
You called that one? Okay.
I called that one. I told you.
We'll have to roll that
wild card, man. Wild card.
Yeah, we'll have to roll that old school footage and see if we can find out. Bro, yeah, man. I don't know that I didn't know that you weren't there, honestly, at that point. Like, I knew once you got there because they were loud as hell on that side where they were sitting. These cats were awesome. They were good fans to have out there because they're loud as hell. So, hey, bro, listen, I told you, though, you want to know where all the best wrestling is? You're going to find out here in about 20 minutes to a half hour because we're going to show you all these shows we know of coming up. All you got to do is drive and pay your ticket and come on in because you're going to find one of us there. There ain't no bullshit. Hell, one of them just signed yesterday. You'll find the both of us there. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. Man, so they ended up having that number 1 contenders match, and it was Fodder versus Rhett Titus.
Dude,
that
must have been a banger. A hell of a fight.
It was fantastic. Within the first 3 minutes, I was like, where's Rhett Titus been? Because why isn't he on my TV every week? Like, somebody's lost their mind. That dude need to be on TV. Great look, fantastic in the ring. Just crisp, clean, solid, Loctite moves. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. That's the wrong chat. Wait. Well, I'll tell you how we do that one. What we're going to do is when we're talking about those shows,
I know.
We're going to drop the link.
I was putting it there for safekeeping for later on.
Oh, that's why I put it in the other screen.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Okay. My bad. Sorry, I missed that. But anyway, Fodder ended up getting the best of Rhett Titus, so Fodder is the number 1 contender. We'll touch on that a little bit later in the show as well, with Fodder being the number 1 contender, because we still got to talk about the main event of the evening. Dude, in what was a surefire banger, 100%, I have never been this invested in a match, and it's one dude I don't really know that well, and the other one I do. But it was for the XWW US title. It was Rob Killjoy challenging Facade. They went to I was the clock guy. They went to a 15-minute draw.
Wow.
And from bell to bell, those two beat each other pillar to post. I swear to Christ, I couldn't decide who I wanted to win during the match because I was just like, it was that back and forth. It was fantastic.
Well, I told you I was going to be like, one hell of a hectic matchup. It was, I wasn't there, but I can only imagine going back and forth. It's like that ping pong, the energy going one to one to one until finally, you said it came out to a draw. I'm not surprised. Those guys pushed themselves to their limit. I guarantee that they did.
Time limit draw, and then some after the match. Some goofy asses from out the back, Sephiroth and some of these other clowns came out and started beating the shit out of everybody. They almost took out a fan by accident, and I don't mean the kind that blow air. I mean the kind that pay money and scream. They almost took out a fan. It was ridiculous. They almost took out the ring announcer. It was insane. It was insane. But that match was absolute madness. Yes, Rhett Titus is that Adam Cole looking dude. Yeah. So Adam Cole, if he would hit the fucking gym, is what Rhett Titus looks like. Yes. Rhett Titus is in impeccable shape. Adam Cole looks like he came off the couch. I'm not gonna mince words on that. It is what it is. But yes, Rhett Titus is that dude. Firm believer that was awesome. XWW's hardcore title was also on the line. Little Panda challenged Thomas Extreme. Now, Little Panda came in weighing in at 140 bamboo stalks from Southeast Asia. Now, I'm not so sure what a bamboo stalk weighs, but this dude looked like if he was pushing a $1.15, he might have had to have a couple rolls of quarters in each pocket. Like, this cat was little. I'm small. You've stood next to me. I'm not a giant man. This cat was little compared to even me. And I was like, fuck. Thomas Extreme's going to hurt this boy. I felt so bad. Bro, Little Panda put his ass through a damn television. Like, the hard way in the ring.
Wow.
The TV was bridged across the gap, and it was mangled. It was a mess. There was shit everywhere. There was so much shit there that after Thomas Extreme won that match, we had to go to intermission to clean the shit up. Had to go to intermission to clean shit up. And I was grateful for an intermission on that show, and I'm going to tell you why. Because it was hot as a bitch in there, and I was in a full suit, and I wanted to go outside and get some very polluted air, which I did. It also gives you a chance to, interact with friends. Hey, y'all have a good time, shit like that. I love doing that, so I normally do. Freight Train said, Lil Panda, my dog, he always fighting someone big. Dude, yes, he is. Marie Shadows chimed in. Hey, Marie.
Hello. She does her own podcast up in Jersey.
Another Jersey podcast. Okay, so we may have to get in touch and talk and stuff.
Oh, of course.
Ghazi, Sup Nerds, and Mr. King. Well, what's
Shout out to the Ringside Podcast is what she does. Ringside Podcast. New York Podcast. New York City. There you go. I was wrong. She was in Jersey when I met her.
New York City Podcast. Dude, I mean, I wonder if she's... I wonder if they know, like, the dudes at Ringside.
Probably.
If they do you got to figure podcasters in most areas kind of know each other. They may know the dudes at Ringside Podcast. Dudes at Ringside Podcast might know her. I don't know. It's possible. But we come back. Well, yeah, not always. It's always.
It's a small world. Well, I know.
But it's a big ass New York. I get it. I was just being smart ass. What's up, Gary Benfield? How you doing, man? See, look. I've heard of the dudes at Ringside. We should follow each other. See, it may be a big New York in a small world, but damn, Podcasters know about each other because whether they admit it or not, everybody be watching everybody else's shit. And whether even if they just want to bitch about it, that's like I watch, all the wrestling that I can find on TV. Half of it I bitch about, and the rest of it I enjoy. Why do I bitch about it? Because I thought something was fucking dumb, probably. But I mean,
Well, you know what they say: opinions are like assholes. Everyone.
yeah, and everybody's got one, and everybody thinks that everybody else's stinks. But we live in a generation where people are licking them. It's fucking weird, dude. It's weird. Makes no sense to me. Anyway, back to the task at hand here. The XWW Tag Team titles was Whiskey Business versus Cam Jackson and Jordan Holt. I called this, man. I told you I thought that the true team of Whiskey Business was going to take it, and sure enough,
Yep, we did call
Whiskey
that.
Business, man, they walked out of there wearing that gold. Dude,
And well deserved too.
It
For those
was.
guys.
It was a battle. Those two teams went at it hard for a while. So the first main event was the XWW Women's Title. We had Lexi Steele challenging Danny Moe. Unbelievable the athleticism from Danny Moe. And unbelievable the power possessed by Lexi Steele. I had brought that up before, that she's a freaking badass.
Yep, she's a powerhouse.
She is an absolute powerhouse. And that powerhouse ended up, there was some shenanigans involved. Let's just say there was some baby powder and in the eyes of Danny Moe, and then it was over. And Lexi Steele walked out of there, your new XWW Women's Champion. Now,
It doesn't always have to be clean, but a W is a W, and all that matters is whoever walks away with the win and the belt.
I mean, to be fair,
To be fair,
the ref didn't see anything. So as far as I'm concerned, it is what it is. We as outsiders of that matchup, if Quest had wanted to get involved and say something, Quest being the commissioner could have. That's fine. But us, the rest of the people there, whether they were fans or staff or what have you, we have no business to say anything. Because the ref called what he called. The ref can't see what you saw. The ref has to call what he sees.
Mm-hmm.
So not everybody's going to see, the brass knucks hitting somebody in the face. Not everybody's going to see that. But if the ref sees it, he's going to call it. So, it's referee's discretion. He called what he saw, and it is what it is. That XWW Heavyweight Championship match, though, let me tell you about this. Your boy, the Gate City Guardian, TDT, challenged the main event monster, Madman Fulton. Those two big bastards beat the living shit out of each other. I mean, absolute war. Manny Mac got involved. That slimy bastard that he is. I swear to God, it's like every time there's some shenanigans going on, it's Manny Mac and Money Inc. Or Money, isn't it Money Inc? Money Enterprises. It's Money Enterprises. That's what it is. Yeah, Money Inc. was the old Ted DiBiase thing back in the day, right? Yeah, back in like '93.
There is a Big Money Inc. that runs up in Carolinas too. They won a couple. They're tag team champions, and they won tag champions of the year a couple times in the Carolinas.
Okay. Well, Manny Mac and them trying to do all that shit. They got away with what they got away with. But in the end, Madman Fulton, the main event monster himself, he retained. Badass matchup. I'm down with the fact that they keep building and everything makes sense. I love that. There's one thing I don't understand, and there's got to be a story to it. There's got to be something I'm missing, because their next event has Fulton defending in a triple threat, Fodder, who won the number one contenders matchup, Bolton, the champion, and TJ Boss. Where did TJ Boss come from in this equation? I've got to get educated on this because I'm just confused.
I mean, that's a hell of a match right there. This is some
It's
big guys.
exactly. I don't know if the ring can. We're gonna have to reinforce the ring for this matchup. I've seen TJ Boss and Bojack break a ring together. I have seen that. It was actually Gary Benfield's ring. I was there. I saw it happen. So, but I remember that. Dude, all in all, man, XWW had a fantastic show. They had all kinds of shit going on with the kids, everybody interacting crowd-wise. It was just a solid night, dude. Now, at the end of the night, I was trying like hell to get everybody out of there, but they killed the cord on the mic, so I couldn't keep going.
Mm-hmm.
We actually had man down at the end of the night. One of the members in there, he got hurt. I've heard he's good, but our thoughts were with Murph Mancini. And when that big man opened his eyes and said, "I can't feel anything," it was like, oh shit.
Oh.
The immediate oh shit factor went, and they were telling me, like, talk on the microphone, tell everybody thanks for coming, but get the fuck on. I'm like, you killed the mic. I got it. So I just walked around in the audience. I just went right through the audience. Hey, thanks for coming out, guys. Y'all have a good night. Get home safe. See you. Bye. And walked around the ring, like trying to get people to get the hell out of here.
I mean, good. Sometimes you have to be able to work under pressure like that, and sometimes the mic goes. You have to be able to be quick on your feet.
So I made it through the audience, came to the back, where Murph was. You know, we had him checked out, sitting down, up and moving. Put a neck brace on him because some genius carries one in his gear bag at all times. I have to have one, so I carry one. Anyway, put him in that. You know, EMTs came, checked him out and everything, and then, you know, he ended up going home that night. I haven't talked to Murph, but I've gotten words from him that, you know, he's fine, everything's okay. So it was a scary spot right there at the end of the night. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when it happens at any point in time in the night. But damn, like, you made it through the whole show with everything was cool, and that last spot was just bad. Like, and it wasn't a bad hit. I didn't see anything wrong with any of it. But it was just Murph. I guess Murph neck just gave up on him right then.
It's scary, but at least we're glad to hear he's okay.
Yes.
The show went out without a hitch. Besides that, you do anything else?
This last weekend, no. But what were you up to this weekend?
Not just regrouping. You know, I had to take care of some personal business and make new business, apparently, because we have a couple of things down the pipeline we can't really talk about because we're waiting on stuff to finalize, but that's pretty much it. Just kind of making sure everything was taken care of.
Yep.
For the next couple shows.
Michael King has an idea. He said Enterprise versus Enterprise. I mean, you know, that's not a me conversation, sir. I'm just introducing talent as best I can. And that's about all I got.
Whoever signs that dotted line, it's up to them.
That's right. Man, look. I am trying to find ways to put shit together to make it make sense to me. But in the end, it feels like there's a lot of weird ass shit that happens in this wrestling community and in this wrestling life. So like I said, Sunday I rolled into the arena. I felt like shit when I got there. Still helped do what I had to do. Still, you know, got my suit on. Still did all my research and everything. I was still feeling like shit up until the moment I got on the mic. But the moment I was on that microphone, it was like God himself touched my soul and said, "You feel great now. Go do your thing, son." And I was good. That's legitimately what it felt like. I felt like pure shit all weekend, except for those few hours.
When you think about it, is the adrenaline's kicking in, the epinephrine, the
endorphins,
all those hormones kicking in. I mean,
yeah, dude,
it's nothing like pro wrestling to make you feel better. Indie wrestling, it's for the kids. It's good for you. It's good for your soul.
Yes. Now, everybody knows what this weekend is, and if anybody's running this weekend, golf clap for you. I realistically don't think I would accept a booking from Friday to Monday of this week, but that's just me.
Hey, people do it. Like people, I have known some friends who left for LA today or yesterday.
Okay. That's in LA. That's a different story. That's a smart booking. I'm talking about I'm not going to go work the fucking gas station over in town or whatever, or the local rec center or whatever the fuck ever. I'm not doing that this weekend. Y'all can kiss my ass. Like I don't think it's a wise weekend to run.
People still do it.
They do, and they can. Good on you. I guarantee you one person you're not going to see anywhere this weekend, and that's me. You will see my fat ass sitting on my fucking couch. I am not going anywhere this weekend. The Sunoco show is going to be a hell of a show.
Stop.
Is that the one with rapers on it?
Maybe.
I think that's what's written in the advertisement. It says rapers, right? It doesn't say rappers. It says fucking rapers, which is
I was like,
probably more accurate anyway. I don't fucking know.
I was hoping he was trying to say rappers, or he was trying to, we're selling swords here. So I was hoping, but no.
I don't know. I don't know, dude. Selling swords. So here's the thing about this. I have a serious question about this. Would you count? What's up, Mr. Royce? How you doing, sir?
Sure.
Here's a question for you. Would you count every motherfucker that pull up to get a hot dog, a pack of Marlboro Lights, a Bud Light 22 bumper, and fucking gas? Would you count every single one of them people as people that watched your show? Would you count them as patrons if they were getting gas or they went in there to buy a hot dog that's been sitting in that bitch for about 9 days on the roller? It's kind of got fucking green in the grease now.
Wow.
Would you count that as a person who watched your show? Like, click. That's a watcher. That's what we call a watcher. Click.
You got to do something while you fill up the gas. Some gas stations have that little TV on it, so maybe these guys are just going to be put on wrestling matches in between, fill-ups. I don't know. Yeah. Wow.
It's weird. It's fucking weird. It's cool. Good on you for anybody going to work on that show. Have fun. Be safe. Best of luck to you. I don't understand. I just don't understand the logic behind it. But that's me. I don't understand a lot of things about indie wrestling because I'm not in fucking indie wrestling. You're in professional wrestling. I'm in fucking, business. I'm sorry. You're in wrestling. I'm in business. There's a big fucking difference. And that's not me taking a dig at anybody or taking a shot at somebody. I don't just do one thing. David doesn't just do one thing. We do a lot of things to make a lot of money. And that's how we conduct ourselves. So, but, and the shit shows pay more because, well, at least for me, they're going to have to pay me a lot more to fucking go. So the shit shows pay good. I don't give a fuck. As long as that shit's in cash, let's go to work. I'll make it easy for you. As long as that shit's in cash, we good.
You know what to say? A gig is a gig is a gig.
Well, yeah. Then there needs to be a tag team out there called 99 megabytes or 999 megabytes. They ain't got a gig yet.
Get out. No, you know what? That was terrible. Terrible.
It was horrible. That's just awful. Look, Jason Mater Robinson says straight up, pro wrestling does something to you. He's not wrong. He is not wrong. I guarantee you, I mark my words, somebody's gonna be live streaming some shit this weekend. I guarantee you. And it's not gonna be good shit. It's gonna be shit. Like
It comes with the territory. You know, we all
it
can't
does.
have, the greatest funding in the world, but hey, sometimes there's some hidden gems out there. The production may be, but you know, they there's some great matches. I've been in those type of situations where like, yeah, it's not great quality, you know, production value, but the matches are fucking fire.
Yeah, I've been to one that had a couple of things I would never want to see ever again, whether I paid for it or free or you paid me to watch it. But there was also some good quality work done on that same show. Um, I've been to a couple of those, but either way, man. Oh, yeah, not every indie show can have that much flash. You know, they're not allowed to all have that much flash, right? Yeah, that's it. That makes you go, and it's a whole nother ballgame. So look, we got to talk about a couple things, man, because we got to break this down about some upcoming shows.
Since we don't got nothing going this weekend, there's a bunch of stuff going on. Yeah, throw a rock and you'll find something might be going on this weekend in the Carolinas, probably. But like you said, a lot of people are probably going to be busy doing other things. Considering.
Oh Lord, here we go. Brino Royce asked me a question. What is the shittiest shit show you've ever been to, my friend, if you remember? Oh, I remember very well. Last summer, I went and worked a show down in Lawrence or Clinton, South Carolina. The area is so fucked up, I needed to go buy a special holster so I could tuck my piece in my, three-piece suit. There's that. That's the one. That's the one. All right. So number one, the crowd was so small that I was able to just talk to them and tell them what the matches were. I didn't have to use a microphone because the microphone and shit broke. After the first match, the batteries died on their Bluetooth setup. Yeah. It was that party setup shit you can get at the dollar store, like the rolling speaker on a wheel thing, and these gimmicky ass microphones with the little weird fucking plugs. Yeah, and they were wireless. They had a range of 7 inches. It was awesome.
Terrible.
What was the name of that show and who runs it? Well, that was CMW De-Evolution of Progress. And fucking One Man Salvation Army runs that show. What's Octavius Conway? Yeah, that dipshit. Fucking goof. Dude, we're not going to go into great details about that, but this cat, get this. He hands me my envelope, right? Before the show even started, handed me my envelope. I checked the envelope. Everything good? No, you're fucking light. It's the first time he's ever heard anybody tell him in his life that he was fucking light. I promise. Anyway, so he was like, I'll get you back by the end of the night. All right, man, whatever. So at the end of the night, I still ain't been got leveled out. So here I am. I got my bags packed. I've still got his tablet in my hand at this point. I'm like, hey, bud, it's probably cheaper for you to just hand me the money you owe me and me give you back this piece of shit than it is for me to leave with this. He ended up making it right by the end of the night, but Jesus Christ, just shit show galore. The best thing of the whole night, God's honest truth, was Tommy Django and Chris Vallow, the Heart Killers. They were in a tag match, got thrown outside the ring. This is an outdoor event at a park in the middle of fucking Clinton or Lawrence or wherever we were. And the smartest idea ever. They had them Irish whip the heart killers. So the Heart Killers took off running. And they didn't stop. They ran like 300 fucking yards away. The one dude kept having to climb in and out of the ring to keep the match alive. The other guy standing there like, what are you doing? Then he started running after him. I sent the camera guy after him to go film it. I'm like, go. You can't see what's going on from here. Go get him. Go chase him. So he fucking ran after him. Oh, it was hilarious. Finally, about 5 minutes later, they came back. And then 3 minutes later, they finished the match. It was the greatest. It was the greatest thing the whole night. I swear to God, it was the best thing all night.
Sounds like old Benny Hill, skit.
It was. It was absolutely a skit of a match. That was the best thing on the show. I mean, Tommy and Chris are fantastic workers anyway. They are an excellent tag team. And nothing against the tag team that came from whatever the fuck ever to wrestle them, wherever them dudes came from. Nothing against them. Nothing against any of the talent. There was a dude came in from Detroit who was fucking solid too. But like the rest of this shit just didn't make no sense. Oh yeah, he said he was trained by somebody who never trained him. Oh, I'm well aware of all the stories behind dipshit Conway. We're good. I buried his ass long ago. It was a YouTube special called The Golden Shovel. If you want to see it, go watch it. I think we wrecked him for like 3 hours that night.
Wow.
Oh, dude, it was ridiculous. I was fine. I was good. He went after some people, and that's not what you do with me. You don't go after my people. You come after my people, my inner circle. It's going to be way more comfortable for you to put on a noose than it is for me to tighten their asses up on you. Okay? You don't want this. But anyway, let's talk about good shows. Fuck all the dog shit.
Let's talk about good shows.
So, I got nothing this weekend. You ain't got nothing this weekend.
Not really, no.
Okay. Now, we know Tuesday night we're going to do the next indie. We're going to do a Roundtable Rumble on Tuesday. That's April the 4th at 8 p.m. That'll be all the podcasters here, across the pond, up the north, down the south, and a little bit to the west. So we got everybody on there. I ain't got shit for the 8th, thank God. I needed a weekend off. But coming up the 14th and 15th, we are going to be some busy-ass people. Because on the 14th, AWL is going to have their... I hit the wrong poster, of course. They're going to have their high-stakes show. Coming at you live from the Welfare Pavilion. It's going to be AWL and CPW combined, putting this one together. And here's what's cool about this, guys. There is even a title match there. Now, don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up. Not going to be seeing my man Brino Royce. You're not going to be seeing my man Brino Royce defending his title. You'll see him in action, but you won't see him defending his title. Oh, dude, this works out so well to drop ticket links. Look at this. All the socials just got plastered with ticket links. Great. That's awesome.
Fantastic. Look at that. We're working on new things. So if you want to buy tickets to high stakes, definitely click on one of those links. You get tickets right away. They're available now. And you get to see the likes of Cam Jackson, Brino Royce. And that was your cue, and you dropped it. You ruined it.
Cam Jackson, Brino Royce. I'm looking over here trying to figure out where this other link came from. What is this? It's two different AWL links. It's weird. Buy tickets to AWL and then Ticket Taylor at AW or Ticket Taylor / AWL.
That's not the comments. In our comments, we have the tickets for AWL CPW high stakes.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird how it happened. That's all I was getting at. Man, look, here's what we got for the card. You've got Corey Sparks coming out of West Virginia going up against Garrett Sinclair. That is going to be badass because I've seen both of these dudes compete, and neither one of them are slouches in the ring. Both of them are conditioned athletes. It's going to be some good shit. Got Justin Kindred, Jamie Ruff, and Buggy Wright in a triple threat matchup. I I find it hard to bet against Buggy in this one. As much as I like Jamie Purge, I went and looked up this kid Jamie Purge. If you haven't had a chance, you need to go check him out. He ain't real long in a tooth. Neither is Justin Kindred when it comes to being in this business. But you can see it in his work ethic. You can see it in his work ethic. So Jamie Ruff might be one to watch in that matchup.
I mean, he looks like 1.5 buggies. I think he's gonna be ready for this matchup.
Well, they're actually about the same size.
Oh.
They're not really too dissimilar in size.
Hmm.
Triple threat matchup for the CPW heavyweight title. Cam Jackson is defending against both Jackson Sane and Zay Vega in that triple threat. Zay Vega is the wild card in that because Cam and Jax have done this time and time again.
True. And Cam has been holding on to that title for quite some time now.
Right. Oh, he's been the CPW champion for on damn near 3 years. Mm-hmm. Roman Reigns got the idea from Cam Jackson, okay, to hold the strap that long. The WWE took that idea right from CPW. They both will work. Hell yeah, they will. Okay, both the links will work. Awesome. Thanks, Jimmy. I didn't know where it came from. I was like, the fuck is that? Reno Royce chimed in to say, damn right. Well, yeah, damn right. Damn. Right? Let's see here. We have King Enterprises versus the Exotic Youth. That's going to be a 6-man tag team matchup. AJ Frost, Luca Daniels, and Brino Royce going up against the Exotic Youth. That has all the ingredients to be bowling shoe ugly. Those two teams are going to beat the living shit out of each other.
Yeah, and great tag teams are in their own right, each of them. But shenanigans is going to be coming in play on both parts. It's either going to be King Enterprises or them. Somebody's going to pull some shenanigans. It's one of those matches we're going to try to out shenanigan each other.
Gotcha. Oh, the links work on Twitch? That's awesome. Thank you, Marie. That is cool. So, we have talked about that one. And, oh, wait, there's more.
But
now
wait,
it sounds like
there's
more. Antonio Morgan, the anomaly himself, will be at the Welford Pavilion. He has a open challenge for that Friday night show. He's undefeated still. So he's putting that undefeated streak on the line. He is one of 2 people that are currently in that number 1 contenders pool for the AWL heavyweight title that Brino Royce is holding. Now, once again, guys, that's AWL CPW high stakes. It's at the Welford Pavilion. You just saw the links. Get your tickets and come on out. Here's the cool thing about the Welford Pavilion. Let me tell y'all. This thing is about 150 seats in total. It is a intimate setting. It's nice and it's tight. And you got room to move. You got room to go get up, get snacks. But as far as putting in too many bodies, it's not going to happen. So you better buy your tickets now while you can still get in the door. Because that's going to be a badass show.
It's going to be a packed house.
Hell yeah. I'm going to cover this one, then you covering the next one. Palmetto Championship Wrestling is returning the very next day down in hold on, we got to open up that poster. For Super Smash Brawl, they're going to be in Camden, South Carolina that night. Look at the talent on this poster, man. This is going to be a badass show, and we wish all the luck in the world to those guys and ladies down there in Palmetto Championship Wrestling, because this is going to be a good one. It's the first show under new ownership. We're dropping the link for you guys to get your tickets now. Pretty soon, we're going to have to make sure that, promo code WIRE or promo code something is always listed, and so everybody knows where they get their tickets from.
Here.
Yeah.
Well, at least get some discounts on your tickets. We'll talk about the tickets. We'll show those tickets, but yeah.
Well, I actually got a message saying that the Friday after our show last week, we announced some stuff about David Cody Memorial. 20 tickets were ordered.
Nice. Very nice.
I was like, damn, 20 tickets got ordered the very next day. Shit, somebody really wants to make the trip. Let's
Mm-hmm.
go. That is awesome. So that's going to be a fantastic show there. And I'm sure we'll have more details coming up on both of those shows in the next 2 weeks.
Hopefully we'll get a card that way we can get a little bit more in depth because I love doing those. Love going in depth in those and kind of giving our predictions because I think well, if we roll the old footage, I think I've been right most of the time. Just saying.
Yeah, that happens. That happens. Let's see. This one's on you, sir.
It is. Tis. Which one is it?
Tag not it.
That's well. It's well.
There's
Sort of,
3
kind
of
of.
them.
There we go. Look at that. That's a beautiful picture. That's right. Ice Wrestling returns for April 15th for Tag Not It. It'll be tag action all night long. Matchup after matchup. I think we have a couple of those. I think we have the card for that, or we have some of those matches have been announced for that already. Let's see down the line featuring the likes of boom. Let
There
me
you
pull
go.
up that info. Thank you.
It is. That's what we
Right
got.
there. Yep. Radical City Kings, Dos Legit, Divine Dynasty, Gemstone, and Codename Flex. I love those guys. And you got Blood Money. But I think we actually have the actual matchup card subject to change. One moment. Actually, I think I do have that info. It's
You might have it. I haven't been given this stuff yet.
well. Tell them why, because I think we can announce that now. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. So David was already signed on to be their commentator.
Mhm.
And as of yesterday, I got signed on. I am their ring announcer. So I'll be making my ice debut at their second show, April the 15th in Lumberton. So I am excited about that. Ready to hit the road. I've There's something about getting out and traveling. Um, what better reason? Give me a better reason to go travel.
I
Unless
know.
you're going to, an island that's deserted and tropical, other than a bar and somebody who makes cigars. I can't think of any other reason to go get lost or travel than that.
All right, so some of the matchups have just been signed. Let's see, you got James Anthony versus Jay Malachi. It's going to be one of the matches for Tag Not It. Let's see what else we got here. Anything else we can talk about here? Let's see. That's it so far. I could have swore I had some other information about some of the tag matches, but either way, we'll talk about them here on the show. We'll bring them up and we'll give a quick breakdown. And yeah, I think we have the website for the tickets as well. The after
That
party,
we
you
do.
know, I'm always at the after party, baby. You don't have to ask me. You don't have to ask me. I'm always gonna be there.
Which after party, Bruno? There's an after party every show we go to. Well, at least every show I'm at, there's an after party.
Man
I
has
don't
a
know.
point.
Yeah. And then also the champ has an announcement. Well, we'll be waiting for that. If you need to come on air, you let me know and we can arrange that as well. But for right now, I gotta drop this link. Oh, and Kate said, "Love your travel ideas." It sounds. Oh, you got it. Thank you.
Nope.
What the hell is
Nope.
that?
That was not it.
No, that was not it. I got it.
There we go. I hold on. I got it too.
We're loading him down. Love your travel ideas. Server licensing. Exactly. I
Mhm.
know. I think my travel ideas are great. Make traveling great again. Okay. But and then for the people who can't be there that night on the 15th, they got another cool idea for you. This is their Patreon, and you can actually pay and watch the show
Live.
live. That's pretty cool too.
So
Um,
if you can't make it, you can watch it remotely, and still you can still be a part. You won't miss out. It's a great way of doing it.
right. That is an awesome way of doing business. Uh, I I don't know how that works entirely, but I think it's badass. So I'm cool with it. And hopefully I'll get to learn more of it while I'm there.
And what better way to extend your reach out and make sure that your fans are able to watch it, or make even better, even make new fans. Like, hey man, you got to watch this matchup. Here's the link, or here, pay for the Patreon.
Yeah, definitely a solid idea. So you've got that. We're gonna have interviews for all these shows coming up next Thursday. We're gonna have some people on, and then the following Thursday we'll have some more people on.
Yep.
So any of those companies, any of those workers, you know how this works. You tell me you want to come on, I send you an invite, you're on. There's no bullshit. You ain't got to sign nothing. I don't need an NDA. You don't need to go get your COVID shot. I don't give a fuck. This is a Zoom meeting. Okay, we're good.
It's pretty
Like,
easy. It's really that simple.
yeah, click, boom, we're there. That's it. I am excited for that. Let's see here. Oh Lord, here we go. Brino has an announcement. From now on, and certified by the witnesses in this show today, every AWL champion will host an invite-only AWL after party in his name. Henceforth, it will be known as the Royce
So it's
Invitational.
invitational.
Okay.
Do we get a plus?
Well, yes. Yeah. That sounds like a great time. Except, see, next time, let's also have more food after the show. There's another suggestion. Let's add some more food. Maybe we'll set up the boil in the back, and then after the show, the boil comes out.
That sounds like a plan. I like that. I like the sound of that.
A nice low country. A nice low country boil would be good. Dude, I'm getting hungry. I didn't eat.
Tell me about it.
I did not.
And I love to cook, man. Like, you haven't lived until you tried my wings, man. Yeah.
You're gonna hate me. I'm not the biggest wing guy.
All right. What are you into?
I mean, steaks, burgers. Carnivore.
All right. I got you.
Okay.
Make you stuffed cheeseburger. I got you.
Stuffed cheeseburger. I don't know about all that.
Man, look. I get fancy. And I think it'd be great for the Royce Invitational after these shows.
Okay, so we went out to eat. Mr. Royce and myself went out to eat with the boss flew into town just for a nice meeting weekend. Michael King was here. We went out. Listen, Jack, I got this burger, right? This bitch was like this. It was 2 patties, and they were still pink and red in the middle. Yes, thank you, God. Somebody knows that you don't need to cook ground beef until it's fucking shoe leather. Thank you, Jesus.
Or a hockey puck, yeah. Hamburgers, medium rare. Medium.
Thank you. Yes. Cheddar cheese, bacon, onion rings, and barbecue sauce. All on that. Yes, sir. That bitch was awesome. I was happy.
Don't be giving away my secrets, Miss Kate. That is a family secret recipe. I call it the pupusa. Yeah, dang it! God bless it. What was I going to call it? Oh, the papusability delicious burger, something like that. I messed it up. The papusatibly, yes, the papusatibly delicious burger. I made smash burgers with 2 pupusas as burger buns. So when you bit into
what the fuck is a papusa?
You've never had a papusa?
What the fuck is a papusa?
Oh, you poor little gringo, man. Let me fill you in, my man. It is a filled tortilla. So you take a tortilla, you fill it with fillings, usually with cheese or mix of cheese and beans or cheese and your protein, flattened out and then cooked. So it's like all within the tortilla. So when you bite into it, you get nothing but cheese and filling. It is amazing.
Okay, so
in layman's terms, it's a stuffed tortilla.
But it's stuffed like a cheeseburger?
Stuffed inside the cheeseburger.
Oh, and that's inside of a cheeseburger.
No. I made my own creation. I made a cheeseburger, and I used pupusas as buns. A pupusa in itself is just a stuffed tortilla. I know, Brino. I know you. We have to teach this poor young man. This man don't know
Yeah,
about
I
no
mean, I'm
pupusas.
just not that traveled, guys. Like I grew
No,
up,
we have to learn you well, sir.
I
You
grew
better
up
not
up
let the
north, and where I grew up, they were into like the most exotic shit up there was like what you caught out of the river or what you shot out of the wood line. That was it.
we'll teach you.
And most of that,
Eat flour tortillas instead of
of course. Oh my lord. There was a conversation about that on his page like last week too.
corn.
There was a conversation. He was like, "Don't
Oh,
ever talk to me again if you eat flour tortillas instead of corn." And I'm gonna tell you what, I eat tortillas, and I
mm,
can't tell you which one's which. I eat tortillas.
we already know it's the flour one, is it?
I don't fucking know. It's it's the one that comes in the bag. It's not me. I don't know. I eat. Look, I don't know enough about it. Listen, but
We
what
will
I
teach
thought
you.
you was gonna do was
We will learn
like
you. We will
I'm
learn
sitting
you.
here thinking like if you chopped up bacon and cheese and onion rings and a burger like ground beef and threw that inside to stuff your papusa with or whatever the fuck you said, you stuffed the papusa with that and
Careful.
then you cooked it.
Yo,
That'd be great.
that'd be great. No, I also make stuffed burgers. Where, like I put cheese and bacon in the
I
burger.
heard her. I heard her.
Too.
I heard her.
So yeah, so you stuff that in the burger, and then you cook that in the burger. You have the cheese and bacon within your burger. But yeah, I like doing those. Yeah, tortilla maíz is the official King Enterprises tortilla. All right.
And that's fine. But see, look, you got to watch out because if you go to Baltimore, you're going to learn about some stuffed papusas up there that ain't worth no fucking shit. You don't want to fuck with us.
That's funny. No, but I got you. I got you.
Right.
All right. So
Right.
that made myself hungry. Moving on. Hey, speaking of food, we have to talk about Cam Jackson. We have to reach out to him about that black party.
Yeah. When the hell's the block party? Where the fuck is Cam at? We need to get with Cam. You're right. We need to
We need
get
to
with
give
Cam.
Cam.
But, if you're hungry and I'm hungry too, you know where we can go? We can always go to casino night at Lenny Boy Brewing because they got some good food.
They do. They got some bomb food. They really do.
I just don't want to drink and drive. It's too
Their-
far. So
their
I'm not going to drink
pretzels
there.
Are amazing.
The pretzels look fantastic. I saw like a pizza one. I was like, I want that thing. That fucking thing looks great.
But no,
Yeah.
it's nothing but high rollers here at Casino Night. And look at that card. Look at that poster. You have everybody from, again, starting off with Cam Jackson, Amira Rose. You got, let's see here. Who else you got there? We got
JP
Sean
Lehman.
Cruz, JP.
Man.
Well, that's a stat card. I
Dude,
think he,
that's
Maurice Moss up in there in the corner, I think. Yeah, it's Maurice Moss.
yep.
Whiskey Business, of course.
Oh yeah, they're there. And like I say that you can see who you got. You got Christopher Prince and Lexi Steele right on the front.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas Extreme.
Yeah.
Man, it looks like it's
Lenny
got some
Boy is,
potential.
is being a fantastic venue, hosting all these different shows. They're great. And Zay
Dude.
Vega. Yep, Zay Vega.
Zay
Thank you.
Vega. That's another one I was gonna name. Yep. Dude,
Yeah, shout out to Lenny
Brandon.
Boys.
Brandon, listen. I can only remember so many people's name at one time. I got random access memory, so and that shit's full.
Yeah, I have to see their face. So
And
yeah, a certain
And
amount
if
of
there's-
times.
other shit on my plate that's got to get out of the way, I can't say anything else until that's gone.
Yeah,
I've
Yeah.
only got so much loading here. I've only got so much loading. Sorry, dude.
you got to info dump the rest.
Yeah, it's like DOS. Shit, not ready yet. But that's how it's going, dude. Coming up later on, I'm surprised we're already in April. Like it feels like this year just started 7 months ago. Because the first 2 months have been shit. Let's be real. Let's be real. Look at the world. The last 2 months, it felt like 7. I never thought 2020 would look good, but Jesus, here we are. And you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Uh, we are coming up on so much great wrestling, including Pro Wrestling Union is having their junior heavyweight tournament. Now there's a lot more stuff to be announced for this. But folks, you're just gonna have to wait because I can't give you what I ain't got to give you yet.
No,
So,
not yet. Still waiting on those information from the promoters. So
oh yeah,
Kimas. But wait,
remember it
there's
all.
more.
Remember what all? I'm lucky if I can remember you or who you are, let alone how to tie my shoes. And guess what? I don't wear shoes with laces, and I still can't. I still got to remember how to tie my shoes. All right, like damn, why you got to be picking on me? Wonder if Kay Holiday will be healed up by April 29th. Hey,
That's a good question. Yeah.
that's a fantastic question. I don't know. What happened to Kay Holiday?
Waiting on the response.
I don't know. I got no idea what happened to Kay Holiday. But that is going to be another great show. And then we got this one for you to talk about.
Firestar is coming back with Spring Break Showdown. It looks like they're having their monthly events here, and they'll be at the Firestar Performance Center in Greensboro. Look at that card already. You got, again, Rhett Titus returning, TDT, Jay Malachi, Jackson Drake, Oliver Sawyer, Duke O'Connor, Sonny, SoFly Manny. Look, haven't had the card yet, but we'll be discussing that here shortly. Once we get that, we'll see if we have some breakdowns for that soon, and we also have the ticket link for that. And if you use the promo code Estacado, like the last name here, you'll save 20% off of those tickets, and that is for that Firestar show and any future Firestar show. So yeah, definitely check that out. And that is going to be copy the link address and putting it there now. Boom. And that is going to be April 29th on Saturday, Spring Break Showdown, Firestar Pro Wrestling. Don't forget, promo code Estacado.
Hell yeah. Let's see here. Marie chimed in to say, you sound older if you have to say that you have to remember how to tie your shoes.
She's not wrong.
Yeah, I get that. I know you're just saying I am old. I just look young for my age. I promise. That's exactly what it is. I am old. I just look young for my age. Brandon Lamb said, from what I gather, he got injured last weekend, and the guy who was working kept getting his spots in for like 6 minutes, even though he knew Holiday. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Bro.
Yeah.
So
for being
definitely props to Kay Holiday for being a tough son of a bitch. Dude, I didn't even know he was hurt.
Mm-mm.
I hadn't heard anything about this, but that's some crazy shit. Oh, Marie said she just celebrated her birthday. Well, happy Nana to you.
Well,
So I guess we're both old. Well, yeah, probably. Well, I can't tell. If she's anything like her picture there, she's probably younger than I am. Way younger than us. So, I don't know.
Happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños.
Yeah, we'll just go with happy birthday to you. Or since you're up north, happy birthday to Yuns. Happy birthday to Yuns. Isn't that a Yuns area? Is that a Yuns area? Is that no? Never mind. 32. Yeah, like I said.
That's nice.
Yeah, you're not old yet.
Yeah, I feel old.
You got a couple more to go.
Yeah,
you got a couple more to go. 32's not old yet. Look. 32 was pre-wrestling and pre-injury me. Fuck yeah, give me 32. Give me 32 gladly. Ugh. Man.
Hey, did you at least go to a wrestling show for your birthday? I have to ask Marie. What did you do for your birthday? Knowing her, I assume she went to an indie show, or she went to some show.
Not only that, but the sheer fact that she has stuck with this show this long is awesome. Like, I'm impressed. Like, that is dedication. I love it. Nothing except stream. Damn.
That's still a cool way. Hanging out, chilling. Ribs and back got hurt, but yeah, that's what he's. Ah, damn.
Ribs and
Ouch.
back. That's nuts.
Yeah, that takes a bit to recover from too.
Dude, ribs, yeah, back as well. Back especially. Anything back, neck, spine,
Mhm.
It's a long time repair. But so that was that show coming out on the 29th. Now another show on the 30th. We have XWW's Wrestle Revolution. That's going to be at the National Guard Armory. That's their next pay-per-view event. I cannot wait for that.
That's gonna be a monster of a show.
Dude, it look at the three Boss, Fodder, and Fulton. How if you guys wanted to see
If you want a monster movie, that's like having Godzilla, King Kong, and King Gojira, like an epic freaking battle, like fantastic. I
it's
love it.
ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. I've yet to figure out how TJ Boss factors into this. I don't care. I'm interested. I am intrigued. You have my attention. I want to know why, and I want to see how it pans out. So there's some big shit coming up on the 5th of May, Friday, May 5th. You've got at the Waxhaw Tap House. There's Cinco de Mayo show. XWW's putting out another show at a different bar. This is going to be badass too. And that's at Waxhaw, North Carolina. Only thing I know about this, Waxhaw is closer to me than the Charlotte show, than going up to Lenny Boy Bruin. So I may be I'm interested to go there, but the problem is the very next day is a lot more wrestling to go. I know of 3 shows. Actually, I know of 4 different shows running the same day,
It
all
happens
within
a lot
a straight line.
of each other. Boom, 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 boom.
And I'm going to the furthest one away. I'm going to work the very furthest show away. That is how my day is going that day. So, Heroes 2 Legends Ministry
Mhm.
is coming back. Titan Wrestling Society is coming back. Now, with that being said, we don't have much information on the Titan show yet, but High Velocity Wrestling is back that same day as well. This is the Showdown Series May 6th live at Silverado's. This is in Black Mountain. So that's the third furthest show away from me. That's
Mhm.
that one. The furthest show away from me is the one I'm going to work. And that is Heroes 2 Legends Wrestling with Life Challenges 2, Saturday, May the 6th, Jackson County Rescue Squad in Silva, North Carolina. Guys, you got JD Drake. You've got Hoss Haygood. You've got Ken Magnum, Alexander Koloff, the Res Dogs, Cooper Housley, Chase Emery, Stuart Snodgrass, Myrick Moore, Brittany Jade. You're nuts if you missed this.
Yeah.
And they got a badass ring announcer. It's not me. It's Bill Hazelwood. So, look, if you've never got to see Bill Hazelwood do his thing in a wrestling ring, you're mistaken. You're selling yourself short. You need to see him once. If you never see him, you got to see him one time. It's worth seeing. We're going to talk about something coming up in August.
Yeah.
We may have to coordinate some shit. Okay.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, you know.
Yeah,
Well, you know how
it's
we
like
do
booking
things.
after booking after booking after booking.
Yep. Payday after payday after payday after payday.
Hey.
Anyway, coming up after that, the very following weekend, we are traveling yet again. We are going to be on the road. We're going to Heroes and Legends. This is a convention, wrestling show, all kinds of shit. It starts at like 12. Like FanFest starts at 12, right?
Yeah, a little bit earlier than that, but yeah, like doors open a little bit earlier, but yeah, FanFest starts at 12, and then the wrestling starts at 7 p.m.
Yeah. Gotcha. So we will be there live and in living color, hanging out, doing all kinds of shit with that show. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm actually genuinely excited to sit at a con like that. I haven't sat at one like that. I've been at one and interacted at one, but I've never just kind of sat at one. Know what I mean? So I'm interested to see how that works out. This is all you, brother.
Yeah, UPW making their inaugural show here in Raleigh, North Carolina on June 3rd. Featuring a stat card so far. One of the big matches is Fodder versus formerly known as Sin Cara. You have Lodi versus Sean Cruz. You have one of my favorite guys actually coming back from injury and has been out for a while, now making his return here, Gabriel Kai, and Miss Amira Rose. And it's going to be a stacked. You also have the likes of Bojack there, Mark James. Like, these guys are well known here in the area, and it's going to be a great card, great matchup, great night of wrestling. You don't want to miss out. First show in Raleigh, North Carolina, June 3rd. I think they also have a link for their tickets as well, which I have here. And whoop.
Perfect. You handle that one.
And I think that they also have, if you use a promo code, you can actually save some money as well. Just posting that here in the comments.
Now, that's in Raleigh, North Carolina, which is pretty much the top of North Carolina, right? That's way up there. It's pretty good up there. It's pretty good up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you're not going that far, I would suggest you go to the David Cody Memorial, which is also June 3rd. That's in South Carolina. This is going to be at the Welford Pavilion. And let's take a look here. Let's take a look at the card. Well, there's actually two different posters because you couldn't put all the talent on one. You've got the Heat Seekers. You've got Whiskey Business. I see Bodie. I see Crucifix, Antonio Morgan. The AWL Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Brino Royce. Don Furio. Suicide from Impact Wrestling. Jasmine Howe, Brittany Jade, and Caleb with a K himself, Caleb Connolly, is on this card. I know this is a dude from Exotic Youth, but I don't know the guy's name. So I at least got that going for me that I know it's that guy.
Sorry, the link was broken. It's upwunleashed.eventbrite.com. There you go. Sorry.
Okay.
And I think we do have links for the David Cody Memorial yet. Yes,
we
maybe?
do. We do.
Okay.
That'll be another one that you can buy on the AWL. I'll repost that in just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Check this out. Here's more talent that's going to be on this show. Catman Dalton Dallas. You've got Luca Daniels on here. Got Kilgore, Buggy Wright, Bebop, Mitch Robertson, Chris Vallow, Outlaw Randy Wayne, and AEW's own JD Drake. This is ridiculous. 10 matches, 2 main events. Live music starting at 5:30. Wrestling starts at 7. Doors open at 5. I don't know where you can find this much shit going on in one place.
In one weekend, one day. Yeah.
But this is ridiculous. This event is massive. And once again, that event is going to be hosted at the Welford Pavilion. So just be sure when you check your link that you go and you select which show you're buying your tickets for. Once again, here's that link for the AWL show. Dude, that's just what we have that we can talk about for June. We've got other stuff hidden for June because June 10th Heat Wave comes out. I'm excited for that. There's going to be more shows announced by High Velocity Wrestling as they get further down the line. And, brother, we have covered everything. Not everything, but everything.
Uh,
Shoo. It only took us, an hour and 15
10
minutes to
minutes,
get through
give or take.
everything. Everything.
And that's not everything that's happening. That's the crazy thing. There's still more other stuff that we could be talking about that is happening this weekend and what's coming up.
That's
There's,
just stuff that we know about, you know.
or that we're working.
Mm. In my case, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't I get it. I get it, guys. And there's no hard feelings, no ill will. If you're sponsoring shows and if you're gonna get sponsored at a buy a show or whatever, more power to you. That's an excellent business model for podcasting. I'm not saying it don't work. This is our business model because we're never going to make every show. So we don't want to sponsor everybody. We don't want to sponsor everything. We'll talk to most people. If the price is right, we'll even announce your shit. But in general, there's no way in hell two guys are going to be able to cover everything that we cover in more than 2 states. Because that's what we work now, is 2 states each. And we still work more than that outside of it.
He's right,
it's hard. It's hard to
Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. Florida.
Yep.
Virginia. Clearly.
You already said Virginia.
Yeah, Maryland. Maybe Maryland. Yeah,
maybe
actually,
Maryland. There may be something.
Maryland. Yeah.
There may be something cooking in Maryland. We're not getting into that yet. I haven't decided if I want to go up there or not. And I'll tell you why. Because in order to leave the bitch, I got to pay a fine to leave the state of Maryland. Did you know that? It depends on how you leave Maryland. But if you leave Maryland the way I'm leaving Maryland, you have to pay a fine to leave. It's the bridge toll to cross out of Maryland and into Virginia.
What? No.
Dead ass serious. Down on 301, when you're crossing over, like you're going to King George County, Virginia, from Charles County, Maryland. Yep. You got to pay a bridge toll. Now, if you're in a car, that's fine. But if you're hauling a trailer and you've got other stuff on there.
Yeah, good point. Yeah. You're right.
It's like your toll goes through the roof. It's ridiculous. Cool. And look, I already got the Easy Pass fines I got to pay now.
Oh, damn.
Dude.
You remind me. I got to take care of those.
Yeah, I'm doing this as soon as the show ends.
This going back between Virginia to Jersey to Virginia to North Carolina to Atlanta. Yeah, those tolls, those Easy Passes.
Oh, that's the problem. I don't have Easy Pass. I just got paid a damn bill. And hopefully they got my new ones because I just rung up more fines the other day.
Oh my God. Well, that just shows you the dedication that you have traveling to these shows and the passion that you have trying to make it to these shows. And I respect it.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes you have to go out of your comfort zone and leave your area to get appreciated and seen. So yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it was insane. Oh shit. Just had somebody check in. One of our local talent checked in from LA. Luca Daniels flew out to LA this morning. He said he woke up at 2 a.m. on the East Coast to fly out. He Ubered from there straight to Anaheim for a QT Marshall seminar. Now he's going back to LA to check in. He's tired.
I bet. Damn, bro.
Man, that's a long freaking day, dude. That is a long day. I can only imagine. I bet you he feels like ass about now. I don't mind traveling. I really don't. But dude, there does come a point where it's just, all right, we need to stop now.
We take a break. Yeah, I feel it. Yeah.
I don't know. I think I made it 15 hours nonstop was the most recent thing I've done was 15 hours nonstop. Now, beyond 10 years ago, I think it was 28 hours. Switching drivers, taking naps, but we never stopped moving.
Yeah, 10 hours, I think, was like the longest that I've done. 10, 12, no, 12 hours.
Yeah, it was 15 for us because that puts you about a half hour outside of Key West, Florida, which is the furthest south you can go on this rock. And you got to cross bridges to get to those rocks. But either way, man, it's been a hell of a show, dude.
Yeah,
and I think we've covered everything.
We covered everything that we could, anyways. I wish there was some other stuff we can cover, but we don't. We just don't have the time. But hey, if you want to know what is going on in the Indies, then the best place to check it out is here at the Thursday night Indie Spotlight with that guy.
Yeah, you're pointing the wrong way, but yeah.
No, I'm doing the.
Yeah, but you're pointing the other way.
No, I'm over here now. I'm David, and you're the Saint. I was trying to do, the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance thing, but you ruined it.
I didn't get it.
You ruined it.
Because look, this way is not you.
It's you. There we go.
That way's you. Yeah, that way's you.
Yeah.
But that way's not me on my screen. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh man, you ruined it. Anyways, that's the show. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I'm David Estacado.
I am your host, the Saint. Guys, thank you once again for tuning in, and we will see you at the Indies.